Hello, thanks for stopping by StampsToDieFor.com. My name is Patsy Waggoner, and I'm excited to share with you today another technique how-to. Hope you enjoy it. Hello, today I'm going to be showing you the tie-dye stamping technique. You're going to do some tie-dyeing on your card, and it seems like tie-dyeing never goes out of style. For this card, I decided to use the Magnificent Maple Leaf, which is a single stamp. I chose to get it in wood just because they all come in wood, the single stamps. Our other stamps you can choose from clear mount to wood mount. This is Lots of Thanks. That's the thank you I used on there. And I send a lot of thank you cards, so I was really excited when Stampin' Up! Came out with this particular one. First, you're going to start with a piece I chose, Very Vanilla. You're going to want to pick 3 coordinating colors. Can be similar or a little different, but they should coordinate. And you want a lighter color, a medium color, and a darker color. I've chose Crushed Curry, Calypso Coral, and Cajun Craze for today's project. And you're going to need 3 daubers for this project also. And I'm going to take my Daffodil Delight. Now you're going to start in the center, and you're just going to make a big circle. And the reason I start in the center is because we're going to cover up that little blob there. And so if you start on the outside, you'll end up with, you know, your blob on the outside, and it won't quite look like a tie-dyed. So we're going to just keep adding this until we get our desired number. You kind of want to have 5 or 7 or 3. Odd numbers are always good. Now we're going to go to our next color, which is the Calypso Coral, our medium color. And we're going to take our numbers, a sponge dauber for the coral, and we're just going to do this. Now you don't have to ink it each time because you want to give it all a little bit different color. You know, each tie-dye, when you're doing a shirt, they all kind of end up different. You can kind of add some color as you desire in different spots also if you think it needs it. Now we're going to go with the Cajun Craze, which is our darkest color. And that we're going to daub right in the center of this tie-dye. Now usually when I'm making cards like this, I go, oh, this is the ugliest thing I've ever seen. I don't want to even finish the card. But usually I try to keep pressing forward and continuing on so that we can see how the finished result is. And usually I like it much better when it's all done. Now I'm going to take a little blender pen, and I'm just going to blend my colors a little bit. You can, you know, do this any which way. You can just go straight across if you want. This is just going to blend the colors. And it isn't real definite, so if you don't have a blender pen, you can even skip this step. But I kind of like to, it just seems to give it a little bit more of a finished blended tone, more like real tie-dye. Now I'm taking some soft suede and that Magnificent Maple Leaf, that again is a single wood stamp, and we're just going to stamp this maple leaf on our card. And you're just going to stamp it randomly. And again, always doing an odd number when you're stamping a project. Now I took that and layered it on soft suede with some Cajun Craze, and I put some dimensionals to give it a little height, and then I stamped the thank you and cut it out with one of our chalk framelits dies. This is one of my favorites just because it has so many cool tags, and I cut it out, and then I took a little one of the circles and cut it out for a ribbon, added a little soft suede ribbon, and I just have a nice fallish thank you card to send out for a stamping friend. Anyway, thanks for stopping by today. Be sure and stop over to www.stampstodiefor.com and pick up your free little technique tutorial page. I'll have a little picture up there of the card that we did today so you have a future reference and you can compile all those pages together. We're doing 52 weeks of technique how-to. Hope you enjoyed it.